Hi friends, look at my cute planner for 2019, Woman on a Mission. I was just filling out some of my game plan, my health and wellness game plan for January, and thought I would share that with you. This planner is no name brand. I just picked it up at Marshall's for like $8. I had an Erin Condren planner last year, and it was just kind of too much planner for me. I decided I didn't need something so robust. So this is just simple, and it works for me. And I love this statement on the front, Women on a Mission. It just really encapsulates kind of my big plans and goals and dreams for 2019. And I know that I will be inspired when I see that every day. So I was just kind of filling in January here. So let me just start with this over here, what we got going on. You'll see kind of this countdown. My family is taking a trip to Belize in the middle of February. And normally, if you followed me for any amount of time, you know I'm not much of a let's set a swimsuit goal, let's set a, it's my high school reunion dress goal kind of person. But we had a speaker in the Christian Health Club who is kind of a goal setting and achievement expert, and she said it's really good to have a sense of urgency about your goals. And one of my goals for Q1 here, quarter one, is to get back into some weight training or resistance training. I'm a walker, but I really need to get back into the swing of a little bit more strenuous workouts. And so I thought, well, this can be my sense of urgency, this kind of countdown to Belize. And so just seeing these days dwindle by, I think will be helpful. So in week one here of January, really what we're doing in my Christian Health Club group is goal setting. We do goal setting at the beginning of each quarter. So Q1 will be January, February, and March. And before we do a quarterly goal setting, we take a nutrition assessment, kind of check in with our bodies, see where we might have some deficiencies or some places we need to tweak, amp things up, dial back, tamp out some inflammation. So that is what's going on here. And then, my kids don't even start school till the 7th, and that is when I really get my brain back on straight. So that is the day we are starting Feast to Fast. And the first week of Feast to Fast is Real Food Carbs Week, which is the same as my Sugar Detox Week. So if you've ever done my Sugar Detox for Christians, then you'll be familiar with kind of what that's like. It's really focusing on healthy fats and proteins and the carbohydrates that God has provided for us in nature. So that's that week. The second week of Feast to Fast, we bring in whole food carbohydrates. So we kind of layer in another level of carbohydrates. These would be things like beans, quinoa, rice, stuff like that. And then we would add that in week 2. We also bring in feast days in week 2. And then weeks 3 and 4 are all about layering in the next level of carbohydrates, which I call heck yeahs. They're the ones that are not healthy for us, but they're the ones that we love, right? Like the glass of wine and the cookie and the chips with our guacamole. And, we've got to find a way to work those in. So we make this a sustainable way of eating. So really, this was kind of born out of after the sugar detox. I kind of had a lot of people say, well, then what do you do? Because, of course it would be ideal to live and eat in a sugar detox kind of way forever, but it's not really realistic. So I needed something, a way to teach people how to kind of bring in their favorite foods, but do it in a way that will help them stay straight with their health goals. So that's what we're doing here. And then I wanted to kind of flip over into more of the weekly plan to just give you an idea of what I'm going to try to do with my workout goals. So in addition to walking, because I walk at least 5 days a week for about 45 minutes to an hour. I just absolutely love to walk, listen to podcasts, talk on the phone to my best friend. It's just good. So I do that. But in addition to that, I'm also going to try to do sprints once a week, an arm workout, a stretching workout, and a leg workout. If you've never done sprints, they are an amazing fat burning exercise. And I do my sprints in a fasted state. So it's just like double whammy, great for fat burning. I do my sprints and then my legs kind of away from each other because I'm usually pretty sore after sprints. I'm sore on my inner thighs, which is like a miracle, and in my stomach. Those are two places I don't get sore very often, so that's pretty awesome. And then also when I'm doing my leg workout, I usually do it at the ranch, which we are usually at the ranch on the weekends. And I have a squat rack there, so that's kind of why I've got that there. And then an arm workout, and then I've really got to be intentional about stretching because I'm not, and I just get so tight. So you can kind of see, I've got my countdown here. Over here, now I haven't filled in anything else except my health goals yet, but over here I do have a Bible verse. Commit your work to the Lord and He will establish your plans. Just a reminder that we can make all the plans we want, but really what our goal should be is to align our plans with His will. So I've got that. And then I wanted to show you the next week because this is week 2 is the day we bring in feast days. And it's really helpful if you plan your feast days, which are kind of higher carbohydrate days for us, with your more strenuous workouts. It just helps your body use those extra carbohydrates a little more efficiently. So you can see I've paired my feast days with legs and an arm day. I could also do a feast day with sprints, but I usually do my feast days closer to the weekend, right? Because that's usually when we, eat a little bit more, that kind of thing. So I've got that going on. This is week 2, Whole Food Carbs week. I have another Bible verse over here. Do you not know that your bodies are temples of the Holy Spirit who is in you, whom you have received from God? You are not your own. And it's just a good reminder that our highest health goal should always be to be an excellent vessel for the Holy Spirit. So I'll just be writing in Bible verses every week, kind of meditating on those and just keeping them at the forefront as I am going through my year. So that's really it. I just thought it'd be fun to share it with you. I would love to see your planner. Show me, take a snapshot of your day. I would love to see that and kind of see what you have going on. If you don't have a plan yet and you want to join us for Feast to Fast, then would love for you to. We start, like I said, January 7th. So you could join us and jump in the group for that. But whatever you do, I hope that you do make an intentional effort to honor your body as a holy temple. Do that. Make that a priority for 2019. Okie dokie. Have a healthy and blessed week. Bye.